Okay, let's see what this person has to say here. Since Jan 21, the increase in prices due to inflation is 14%, wage growth is 10%. There's your Bidenomics. Let me know how many times we need to explain this to you fucking people before it sinks in, okay? Inflation rates around the world. Australia, 7%. Austria, 9.7%. Belgium, 5.2%. Brazil, 3.9%. Chile, 8.7%. Croatia, 12.36%. Finland, 1.7%. Germany, 1.5%. Hungary, 5.1%. Latvia, over 12%. Lithuania, over 11%. Mexico, over 6%. New Zealand, over 6%. The Netherlands, over 6%. Norway, over 6%. Poland, over 15%. Portugal, over 5%. Russia, over 16%. Slovakia, over 13%. South Africa, over 7%. Sweden, over 10%. Turkey, over 43%. Did Joe Biden cause inflation in all of those countries? What policy did he put in place that caused global inflation? I know you guys think that the President of the United States of America, by some kind of divine right, is the most powerful human being on the planet. But not even the President of the United States of America can cause global inflation the way we're seeing all around the world. As far as wage growth goes, here, I'll keep it simple. I'll put it in fucking picture form for you. Average weekly earnings not adjusted for inflation, here in a graph for you. Yeah, I think we're done here. You know, fuck that, we're not done here. You don't get to bitch about wage growth when the party you support fights against growing wages all the fucking time. This is from April 28th of last year. Minimum wage measures rejected by House Committee for 52nd time. This is from February 25th of 2021. Republicans recommend time travel to struggling low-wage workers. Americans want a $15 per hour minimum wage. A Reuters IPSOS poll released Thursday found 59% of the nation supports a long-debated wage hike Democrats are trying to work into the coronavirus spending bill. Only 34% oppose it. But if we know one thing about Republicans, it's that they're not going to let the will of the people upend their relentless conviction to screw over poor people at every turn imaginable. Some of them are defending their opposition to bumping the minimum wage from $7.25 an hour, where it's been since 2009, to $15 an hour by arguing that the impoverished can simply work harder, pulling themselves up by their bootstraps to take hold of the American dream, just like these senators did when they were young many decades ago, when Americans could live on far less. Senator John Thune was waxing about fiscal responsibility as he notes that the proposed minimum wage increase is, quote, particularly troubling and harmful. He doesn't mention that the $6 an hour wage he was making as a cook in 1978 would be $22.62 today. And then there's Senator Roger Marshall of Kansas reminiscing about how part-time jobs helped him pay his way through college. He doesn't mention, though, that the minimum wage has just about doubled from then to now. Tuition at his alma mater has increased tenfold. Louisiana can't even get a fucking minimum wage passed. They don't even have one, so they have to go by the federal minimum wage. Minimum wage measures rejected by House Committee for 52nd time. The Republican majority in the House Labor Committee voted Thursday 4 times against establishing a minimum wage and setting the rate above $7.25 an hour. On repeated party line votes, the majority of the House Committee Labor and Industrial Relations said they didn't want to phase in a higher wage for all workers, nor for state employees, nor for restaurant workers, nor did they want voters statewide to decide. With the 4 bills Thursday, 52 measures on minimum wage have been rejected by the House Labor Committee since 2009. Louisiana is one of 5 states that does not have an established minimum wage and thus must follow the $7.25 an hour federal minimum wage. So if you want to talk about rising wages, stop voting for people that vote against helping people get an increased wage.